15 Wealth-building habits of the rich that the poor overlook. Unlock your financial destiny. It's not about luck, it's about habits. Discover the 15 critical mindset shifts and daily actions that separate the wealthy from the rest. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly build wealth while others struggle just to make ends meet? Is it luck, inheritance, or something more? The truth, backed by countless studies and biographies of the world's most successful individuals, is that wealth is rarely an accident. It's the product of a specific mindset and a consistent set of daily habits. The difference between financial struggle and financial freedom often comes down to the small, seemingly insignificant choices we make every day. These choices compound over time, leading to vastly different outcomes. Below, we'll explore 15 powerful habits that the rich cultivate, which the poor often don't. This isn't about judgment, it's about illumination. By understanding and adopting these principles, you can begin to architect your own path to financial success. The 15 habits that build fortunes. 1. They are voracious readers and lifelong learners. Rich habit. The wealthy are committed to self-education long after their formal schooling ends. They read books on self-improvement, biographies of successful people, and materials related to their field. 88% of wealthy people read for at least 30 minutes every day. They understand that knowledge is the ultimate currency. Poor habit. Many people stop actively learning after college or high school. Reading is often purely for entertainment, novels, magazines, rather than for self-development. They might spend more time on social media or watching TV than on acquiring new, valuable knowledge. 2. They set clear goals, not vague wishes. Rich habit. The rich don't just wish for more money. They set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, smart goals. They write them down, create a plan to achieve them, and review their progress regularly. A goal might be, increase my net worth by 20% in the next 12 months by investing $1,000 per month into an S&P 500 index fund. Poor habit. The poor often have dreams, like I want to be rich or I wish I had a nicer car. These are not goals, they are wishes without a plan or a deadline. This lack of clarity leads to a lack of action. 3. They build multiple streams of income. Rich habit. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. They understand the danger of relying on a single source, like a 9-to-5 job. They actively create income through investments, real estate, side businesses, and intellectual property. If one stream dries up, they have others to support them. Poor habit. The vast majority of people rely solely on their primary job's paycheck. This makes them financially vulnerable. A single layoff or economic downturn can be devastating. 4. They prioritize investing over saving. Rich habit. The wealthy know that saving money in a bank account is a losing game due to inflation. They see money as a tool to make more money. They prioritize investing a portion of their income into assets that appreciate over time, such as stocks, bonds, and real estate. They make their money work for them. Poor habit. The poor are often taught to focus on saving. While saving for an emergency fund is crucial, they stop there. They fear the risk of investing and let their money sit in low-interest accounts, where its purchasing power slowly erodes. Key insight. The wealthy play the game of money to win. The poor play the game of money not to lose. This fundamental difference in mindset drives their financial decisions. 5. They associate with successful people. Rich habit. The rich understand the power of association. They actively network and build relationships with other positive, successful, and ambitious individuals. This creates a powerful mastermind group for sharing ideas, opportunities, and support. Your network is your net worth. Poor habit. People often stay within their comfortable social circles, which may include individuals with negative or limiting financial mindsets. This can reinforce bad habits and discourage growth and ambition. 6. They focus on net worth, not income. Rich habit. A high salary doesn't automatically mean you're wealthy. The rich focus on their net worth, the value of everything they own, assets, minus everything they owe, liabilities. Their goal is to constantly acquire income-producing assets, not just earn a bigger paycheck to fund a bigger lifestyle. Poor habit. Many people are obsessed with their monthly salary or hourly wage. They may earn a high income, but have a low net worth due to high debt and excessive spending, lifestyle inflation. 7. They embrace and learn from failure. Rich habit. The wealthy view failure not as an endpoint, but as a crucial stepping stone to success. They take calculated risks, and when they fail, they analyze what went wrong, extract the lesson, and apply it to their next venture. Every no gets them closer to a yes. Poor habit. The fear of failure often paralyzes people from taking any risks at all. A single setback can be seen as a devastating defeat, confirming their belief that they are not meant to be successful, rather than seeing it as a data point for improvement. 8. They live below their means. Frugal versus cheap rich habit. Contrary to media portrayals, many wealthy people live frugally. They avoid lifestyle inflation, the tendency to increase spending as income rises. They drive reliable older cars, avoid designer labels, and prioritize financial freedom over displaying status symbols. They spend money on assets, not liabilities. Poor habit. Many people live paycheck to paycheck or worse in debt to maintain a certain lifestyle. A pay raise immediately translates to a more expensive car or a bigger apartment, keeping them trapped in the rat race. 9. They manage their time deliberately. Rich habit. The wealthy understand that time is their most valuable, non-renewable asset. They avoid time-wasting activities like excessive social media scrolling or reality TV. They use their time for productive, goal-oriented activities, learning, exercising, building their business, or nurturing relationships. Poor habit. Wasting hours on unproductive entertainment is common. There is often a lack of structure or intentionality, leading to days and weeks passing by with little progress towards larger life goals. 10. They pay themselves first. Rich habit. This is a golden rule of personal finance. When they receive their income, the first bill they pay is to their future self. They automate transfers to their investment and savings accounts before any money is spent on bills, groceries, or entertainment. This ensures their wealth building is consistent and non-negotiable. Poor habit. The common approach is to pay all the bills and expenses first, and then save or invest whatever is left over. Too often, nothing is left over, and the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck continues. Mindset shift. The rich see every dollar as a seed that can be planted to grow a money tree. The poor see it only as something to be exchanged for immediate wants. 11. They prioritize their health. Rich habit. Successful people know that their health is their greatest wealth. They make time for regular exercise, eat a balanced diet, and get adequate sleep. They understand that high energy levels and mental clarity are essential for peak performance in business and life. Poor habit. Health is often neglected due to perceived lack of time or money. Poor dietary choices and a sedentary lifestyle can lead to chronic health issues, which are not only debilitating but also incredibly expensive in the long run. 12. They take full responsibility for their lives. Rich habit. The wealthy operate with an internal locus of control. They believe they are the creators of their own financial destiny. When things go wrong, they don't blame the economy, the government, or their boss. They analyze their own mistakes and take ownership of the outcome. Poor habit. A victim mentality is common. It's easy to blame external factors for one's financial situation. This mindset disempowers individuals, making them feel like they have no control to change their circumstances. 13. They are action takers, not procrastinators. Rich habit. The rich understand that ideas are worthless without execution. They don't wait for the perfect time or a lucky break. They take consistent, disciplined action towards their goals, even when they don't feel motivated. They choose progress over perfection. Poor habit. Many people are stuck in analysis paralysis or wait for conditions to be perfect before starting. This often leads to procrastination and a someday mentality, fueled by the hope of a lottery win or some other external event to solve their problems. 14. They think long-term. Rich habit. Wealthy individuals are masters of delayed gratification. They make decisions today based on where they want to be in 5, 10, or 20 years. They are willing to make short-term sacrifices for long-term gain, like investing money instead of buying the latest gadget. Poor habit. A short-term mindset focuses on immediate gratification. The desire for instant pleasure, a fancy dinner, a new phone, an expensive vacation, often takes precedence over long-term financial security, leading to credit card debt and a lack of savings. 15. They are generous and give back. Rich habit. Many of the world's wealthiest people are also the most philanthropic. They understand the principle of abundance, that giving back, whether through money, time, or mentorship, creates a positive cycle and enriches not only the community but also themselves. Generosity reinforces an abundance mindset. Poor habit. Operating from a scarcity mindset, many feel they don't have enough to give. They believe they must hoard every penny, which can inadvertently reinforce the feeling of not having enough and close them off from the benefits and connections that generosity can bring. Your journey starts today. Building wealth is not a mystery reserved for a select few. It's a skill that can be learned and a habit that can be developed. You don't need to implement all 15 of these habits overnight. Start with one. Choose the one that resonates most with you and commit to it for the next 30 days. Remember, your financial future is a reflection of your daily habits. Change your habits and you will change your life. Subscribe.